What's up, y'all? Yeah, I know the music's playing. Give it 30 seconds for everybody to read the disclaimer here. After 30 seconds, we'll get started. I see the clock counting. Don't worry about it. All right. 10 more seconds, and then we fire it up. Yeah, I'm listening to the music too. I don't care. All right. All right. And we're out of the music completely. How's everybody been? Who's ready to make some fucking money? I'm pretty ready to make some money. Y'all ready to make some money? Well, let's make some money. If you haven't done so, hit like, subscribe, and comment. And I mean hit like. Hit like. Why? Because it helps. It's a stupid way of judging things, but if you click like, and a bunch of people click like, well, the more people who click like, the more people who can see us, and more people who are more likely willing to come hang out with us, and the more cool shit we can do. Do you know what I'm saying? So let's do cool shit together. Let's do cool shit together. Thank y'all for coming. I'm glad to see you. There may be some new people in tonight. Maybe not. I don't really know. It's the way it works, right? So we're going to go over the market tonight. I want to kind of hit all the points I can, try to hit as many charts as possible. So if you guys have a chart that you'd like talked about, throw it up in the chat over there, and we will look at it. Let me get my notepad ready, because we haven't done one of these in a while. But being that it's a new quarter, and a lot of things look bad for a while, I kind of wanted to redo stuff. Plus, some new stuff maybe, some new people may be in tonight, and I want to kind of go through, how I analyze a chart right off the bat. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I was thinking. So I know what I'm going to go over first, and I want to hit those points. But if anybody's got a chart they want looked at or a coin they have a question about, fire it up. Also, the mods will be happy to help anybody. If you see the mods over here talking and answering questions, all their names are highlighted in blue. They'll be happy to help you. That's the way it works here, okay? We do shit together. It's not a one-man show. I'm just a talking head, like on the news, right? Like Shepard Smith or Don Lemon. I'm just a talking head, bro. Don't worry about it. All right, who's all in here? Only 19 people so far. I never have a whole bunch of people show up, and that's fine by me, right? It's like a tight-knit thing. There are 2,500 subscribers, but not everybody watches live, and that's fine. I get it. I don't ever expect it to be huge. Some people have millions of subscribers, and they only ever have like 2,000 watch. How you got 2 million subscribers and 2,000 people watching? So I like to think with the small amount of people that we have a pretty good amount of people watching. You know what I mean? And I like to think that the people who do watch are pretty active and pay attention and try. And one of the small requirements here is people trying. You know what I mean? I like to see people try. I like it when people give some effort. All right, who all's in here? We got Mullet. He's out working. He's at the airport, but he said he was listening. So what's up, Mullet? OG for real. Jeremy's just off work. What's up? Jeremy's dad, Pops, is here. Aaron, what's up? That's Smooth 82. Electric Ken. Just got his dog to shut up. Eric Phillips, what's up? Tahada, what's up, my guy? Ryan McDonald, it's been a while. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Beverly, as always. Jude, good to see you, Jude. DOG, glad to have you, brother. We saw your last stream, too. William Chidler says, yo, what up, TA with Keith Lake? I don't know, man. What's up? How you doing? I'm all right. I'm just a guy, though. Hope you're doing better than I am. Rob, that's the not the Rob you see behind me, Rob. It's the other Rob. It's the other Rob, okay? We were talking about, I put on Facebook that these kids these days don't have anything to worry about, bro. We used to run from dogs when I was a kid daily. I had this story when I was a kid. I'm going to try to put this in the retrospect video, dude. But I had this, when I used to walk to the bus stop, we lived in the hood. I used to have to walk to the bus stop, which was like maybe 8 houses away, which doesn't seem like a lot, right? But as I walked by one of the houses, there was like an empty lot. And in the backyard of that lot was a fence, and there was a ginormous Rottweiler in that fence. And every morning when I walked to the bus, he would bark at me and shit. And I just kind of look at him like, yeah, he's barking at me. Well, one morning, he got in himself to get over the fence, and he jumped the fence. And so maybe I'm like 4 houses from the bus stop. And I don't know where I think I was running, but yo, I put my jets on and I was running as fast as I freaking could because I saw a blur and a black object running at me. I knew it was him because of him snarling. And I jetted my butt as fast as I could to the bus stop. And for whatever reason, the dog stopped because he'd ate my little scrawny ass up. And that happened a couple times where that damn dog jumped the fence when he saw me walking. So, and Rob said he used to run from a German Shepherd, so that was funny. It's kind of a long story to type. So, Tyler Scully, what's up? Never seen you before, bro. Glad you're here. Where'd you hear about us from? Because I like to try to wherever people hear about us, I like to try to push more, and I can get more people to pay attention. What's up, Jeremy? Hey, I can still. Hey, you know what? I take that back. He said Cuz had them wheels too. I used to could run pretty quick, man. So in high school, I ran a 4.7 sophomore year. That was also 20 years ago. So I probably can't do that no more. I probably can't do that no more. I'm 20 years older and probably 100 pounds heavier than I was back then. Jane says you need a dog gun. Well, I was only like 10 or 12 back then, Jane, so I couldn't shoot them back then. But hey, it's the South. We got plenty of guns in this house. I'm the wrong one, as they say. He said, damn, that's fast. That's that. You know what? 4.7 sounds fast, but in the long run, it's not. I mean, it's not like track speed. It's fast, but track speed is, 4.5 and less. And really, you get to 4.4, 4.3. That's screaming fast. And then you got Olympic speed, which is 4.2, 4.1, 3.9. Usain Bolt runs a 3.9 or 3.8. I think his Olympic record and world record was a 3.89. That's insanity, dude. That's insanity. Michael Johnson was a 4 flat. So, I mean, Usain Bolt was 2/10 faster than Michael Johnson in the 40 yard in a 40-yard dash, which is insanity. It's insanity. All right. Yeah, old man knees, old man ankles, bro. My back. 20 years of air conditioning work. It's done me in. All right, I had Sentinel pulled up, but I'm going to jump off of this, and I want to get into, let's start with the total market cap, all right? It is the first new day of the third quarter. What does that mean? If you were to cut every year up into 4 quarters, okay, you'd have 3-month segments. January, February, March, April, May, June, that just ended, and July would be the first month of the new quarter, okay? And why does that matter? Well, all the high time frame stuff is very important. All right, let's go to watch list and let's go to Bitcoin. Oh, no, let's do total market cap first. I said total market cap first. I'm sorry. That is under dominance and total. All right, so let's do bounce off of that. Let's do 3-month candles. All right, each one of these candles represents 3 months of action, or 1 quarter each. So for 4 quarters straight, an entire year, we had up movement. Okay, that's great. That's great. You had a solid year of upward movement. You can't complain about that, okay? If you don't understand, I mean, if you told Forex people that you'd have a solid year of gains, they would be losing their minds, okay? They'd be throwing money at it. But here we had it very clearly. We had 3 months up. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah. You finally had a red month. Okay? Sorry that's depressing to you, but it's not that bad. You finally had 1 red month after a full year. Back here, you had 5 months of green. Things are a little bit more mature now, aren't they? This isn't 2017 anymore. Okay? Wake up. It's time to get into the real world. Things grow up and things mature. All right, so on this 3-month chart, you see the R3 line, which is right here. Right here, if you can't see it very well, is the next support. It's like we're about $100 billion away from that. In the grand scheme of things, that's not a lot. That's like 8%. So, it kind of looks like it wants to go to that. So if it hits that and stays, not bad. However, That's 3 months worth of waiting that you've got to hit if that happens. Okay, 3 months worth of waiting. Absolutely, John. 6 month charts also good. I just did quarters because I know from my time doing stocks back in the day that 3 month charts, quarterly charts are important because quarterly earnings reports come out, yada, yada, yada. So it's not the same for crypto, but the point is the candles still act the same. The price action is still the same. No matter the size or scope, you still get price action that looks similar. So, as far as the state of the quarter, it kind of looks like it's going to go down and maybe come back up, but that's hard to say. And I hate to predict stuff out like that. I'd rather just look at one chart at a time. I feel like that's the smarter play. Now, if we look at the total market cap without Bitcoin involved, it gets a little more interesting. Okay? Let me move some of this stuff off. You know what? I actually leave it on there. I'll just hide it. So, same situation where we had multiple months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 3-month candles. 18 months in a row of upward movement. Wow. 18 months in a row of upward movement. My goodness, folks. That's good news. That's good news. If you had just wrote it out, you'd have been all right. But we threw this green spinner candle right here. You don't understand what that means. That's a spinning top. On top of a candle, you got 2 long wicks and a body in the middle. It's not a doji, it's a spinning top. That means it could go either way. All right, you're getting your volatility now in this quarter. So I actually like the fact that this turned green and stayed here. That's good in my opinion. That could have been really bad if that stayed red, but it didn't. It stayed green. So you could get another spinning top. You could get down action here. This sounds ridiculous. Or you could go right back up to the top here. I feel like this chart is a little too broad to see that price action, okay? What support do we have here? Well, you got some back here. All the way down here at 786. Boy, that would be a dick punch, wouldn't it? For it to go from 700 billion to 300 billion, another 50% drop on everything. Boy, you'd have some people ready to fight you then, wouldn't you? Especially all those Hopium boys on Twitter. Oh my God, the world would be melting if that happened. All right, so real quick, you'll see this stuff that I've got drawn here. Holy crap, it just came a torrential downpour. The wind just picked up really, really, really hard. We had a hurricane or a tropical storm hit the coast here and roll back towards us. Dude. And they said it was going to rain, but holy shit. Sorry, that was a little bit abrupt. That was loud enough for me to hear through my headphones. Damn. All right, so I drew this stuff because I thought there was 2 possibilities that may happen here. I thought either this thing was going to come up, drop, and go all the way back up here to this 1272 line, this red box that I drew, or the other option was the red candle happened and we failed to the right. And look what happened. We failed to the right. I don't like being right sometimes because this stuff happens and it looks bad. The good news is, hey, this thing could just flatten out and ride sideways. You see the red candle here pointing sideways. And I kind of feel like that's what's going to happen. I feel like we're going to get price action. It's just going to jog and work its way over to this trend line. And you see this trend line goes all the way to September. Are y'all prepared to have a quarter full of nothing? Because we're going to run out of stuff to talk about, aren't we? I think so. So there's my outlook. I think we're going to go sideways. Is there a possibility we reverse from here? Yes. Now let's get into that next. All right. So there are maybe some new people watching tonight. So let's see if we can go through here and explain some stuff. I'm going to go to my watch list here. Hold on. Supposed to be raining all day tomorrow here. Took off to work. Hey, nice. Still hadn't started where you're at. Well, it's on the way, bro. He's just east of me a little bit. The Thunder God's clapping cheeks. What the hell? Hey, what's up, Chi-Town? Good to see you, bro. Tatanka. So I'm part Cherokee, and for whatever reason, the Asian guy from California has been calling me Tatanka. I'm just going to take it because I think it's funny. So I'm not going to get mad about it. Hey, what's up, Danny? The Node Master, bro. Forgot about the Thursday stream. You can't forget about Dre. Okay? Can't forget about Dre. So, there is a head and shoulders pattern forming here. This can fail miserably, and if it does, it's going to go to the trend line. Let's move this stuff out of the way since I've shown you. Real quick, I want to go through this. I just forgot to mention it. This particular pattern is no bueno. Shoulder, head, shoulder. You've got a defined neckline right here. It failed. It's popped back over. It can hold here, and if it does hold here, that's great. That's great. That means we continue trend up. If it fails right here, it's bad. That means we're going to come down here. We're going to test the bottom, and we're going to come down more. Two options, okay? Two options. Whichever one happens, happens, okay? Rhythmic amplification, bro. These are all amplification events. I forgot to say. Chicken slapping, rhythmic amplification. Damn it, dude. That's pretty good. You have to come on the Zoom chats to see this stuff, y'all. All right, so let's jump over to the world famous future world currency, blah, 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 XRP. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so real quick, let's start with the basics here. Clear the chart off. What am I doing? There we go. I'll leave this channel up here. Nah, I'll take it off. Okay, so one of the first few things I do when I see a chart is I've been doing this long enough to see the price action and be able to see when I want to buy and sell, but most people haven't, okay? So the first thing I do is I start on the monthly chart to eliminate the noise of the chart and see the chart for the price action and to see if I think it may be a buy or a sell, okay? Dinarashi dead stock lurking. I think I said that right. Welcome, brother. Glad to see you. Power docking engaged, dude. You're on. Oh my God. No, not drinking on. No, drinking on the coin for dogs, Eric. That's the one I'm drinking on. So, the first thing I do is I always look to see if the price action seems like it may have broken into a buy signal. My first buy signals that I look for are going to be the 8 and 21 exponential moving averages, which are going to be here. What is an 8 and 21 exponential moving average? Let me explain it for you real fast. Let me change the settings, get the 50 off there. I got the. There we go. This is the 8 and the 21 exponential moving average. That means that I'm going to take these candles off. This shows me that every 8 days, this green line closes and moves up in some direction, up or down. Every 21 days, this moves up in the direction up or down. Now, the exponential part of that means it puts more weight on the openings and closings, which in my opinion are far more important than the action during the day. Unless you're swing trading on the hourly or the 2 hour or the 15-minute or something like that, the exponential moving averages are more important because it defines the opening and closing a little bit more, okay? Puts a little bit more weight towards those. What's up, Kelly? What's up, Nomad? So what we look for is two candles closing over that green line first, okay? Do we have that? Well, yes, we did. Down here. You had two candles close over the green line, which signaled you to buy. And that signaled you to buy. I'm going to make this look better because that looks like crap. Let's do an ellipse right there. And we'll do a little chat box to make it nice and simple for everybody. In case anybody wants to go back and watch this. Buy. That's two candles closed over the green line. This is a monthly chart. That's two candles closed over the green line. What was the very next candle? Red. But it stayed over the green line. Now this is the second part of it. You want to see it stay over that green line, and you want to see that green line and that purple line flip each other, because you see the purple was on top of the green right here. That's bearish. We want to see that flip into a bullish signal, which is good for us, okay? Once we get that, that's kind of our confirmation, okay? We already had our first buy confirmation with 2 candles closing over the green line. Our second confirmation is when that 8 and that 21 cross upward. That's our go signal, okay? That's like our second go signal. Now, what would be our signal to stop? Okay, the signal to stop is 2 candles under the green line. Under the green line. Do we have that yet? Well, we had one here. Didn't do anything else after that. And look, the very next candle was green, so we didn't get 2 under. The very next candle was red. That's 1 under. The very next candle was green. That's nothing. That didn't do anything for us. So the very next candle after that was red, but it stayed over, stayed over, stayed over, stayed over. Finally, we got 1 under right here. So this month is going to tell us, do we get out here? Okay. I take it a little farther than that. All right. To clear up some of the volatility in the charts, I like to wait till it goes 2 under the purple line. When it goes 2 under the purple line, which is the 21 exponential moving average, that's when I personally sell. Why? Well, because it cleans up the volatility on the chart and doesn't make me have to sit and stare at this all the time. I can go do other things. I can watch other charts, etc. All right. What's the area in between the green and the purple? I call that the wait a minute zone. Why? Because you're just going to wait and watch. Don't worry. Stop panicking. Just relax. Let it happen. Sit back and see what it's going to do. It may run in that range and then bounce out. Let me show you an example. All right. Let's go back a bit here. Yeah, here you go. This one ran in the range between the green and the purple line. It just ran right in between in the wait a minute zone. Because you didn't panic and you just waited, look what happened. You were rewarded for that by a big green run here. Okay? Ran all the way up to 786. This is the way I do my first buys and my first sales. If you're interested, hey, Jeremy, can you share the instructional videos over here? This is why it's the very first or the second video in the series that I do for free for you to sit back and watch and learn the instructional videos that are about to be posted right here. You watch them, you can learn the same shit, dude. I teach it for free. It's not that complicated, okay? It doesn't have to be complicated. People overcomplicate this shit, and it scares people away. So the 8 and the 21 exponential moving average is a simple strategy that works. Are there other ways to do this? Absolutely. This is just a simple, easy way to do it. You don't have to do much, okay? You're counting 2 candles over, 2 candles under, and there's 2 lines. Bada boom. Now, how do I do more than that? Maybe I'm scared and worried. How do I take it a step farther? Okay, we have other indicators for that. All right, here's the daily chart, which is where I tend to do most of my work. Okay, so the next one we have is called the MACD. This is the MACD. Okay, doesn't really matter what that means. Nobody cares what that means. You want to know how it helps you or hurts you. Okay, it's pretty simple. You have an orange line, which is the actual MACD line, and then you have this blue line, which is the trigger line. Okay, when the blue line crosses down through the orange, that means sell. When the blue line crosses up through the orange, that means buy. Fair enough? Fair enough. So what did you have right here? You had a sell. What did you have right here? You had a buy, you had a sell, and you haven't had another one since. Right here you had a sell. I said, yep, you had a sell there, you had a buy and another sell, and it came all the way down here and rode sideways. Okay, this is the second part. You have 2 zones in the MACD. You have bullish here, and this zone is bullish, and you have bearish down here. Fair enough? Bullish, bearish. What determines that? This line in the middle right here determines that. That's called the midline. All right? So you have sell signals. When they cross up, you have buy signals. Not too complicated, is it? Yeah, it jogged sideways and told you sell and buy right here. Okay, part of the game, man. Nothing's perfect. Part of the game. So let's look at these points here and see what they look like on the chart. But first, the green here and the red here, as you see, this is called a histogram. It just gives you an example of the quote-unquote volume of the days before and after. So each dark green candle means there was a little bit more buy volume than the first day. And then a little bit more, and then a little bit more. As they taper off into green, that means there was still buy volume, but there was less than the day before, and less than the day before. Once they turn red, there's more sell volume than buy volume. Makes sense? Makes sense. Okay, good. It's the same way on the other side. You had high sell volume, low sell volume. High sell volume, low sell volume. You can sit here and trade this back and forth if you wanted to, okay? So this is our next thing to do. It's simple. It's a simple indicator. Now, what does it look like on the chart? Let's hide some of these so we can see a little better. All right, so right here when it told us to sell is this day. Not too bad, huh? It told us to sell right here. 2 days later, look what popped under the 21 right here. It told you to sell. Right after that, it went back over again. That sucks, doesn't it? You got another sell signal right here, okay? MACD right there telling you to sell. 2 days later, it popped under. And then it rode that 8 trying to stay above but didn't. And then bam. All right. And that hurt. And that sucked and took a lot of money from you. The very next day, you got a chance to get rid of it because it failed to break that 8 EMA. Failed to break it. And it hasn't given you another buy signal until all the way over here. It says buy on the MACD. But look, do we have a buy signal over here? Oh, look, we did. And then it failed. You got a sell signal 2 days later. It jogged sideways and went down. That's called bearish divergence, everybody. That's bad. You finally got another buy signal, and look, here it is doing the same thing again. You got a buy signal, but it's going down still. It's failing to get this trend reversed, and the MACD's moving sideways and up again. The same thing's happening again, okay? Pay attention. This is why we put things together. This is why we put things together, okay? Now, let's jump over to one that looks good, to a chart that looks good and it's going the other direction so you can see what that looks like. Let's answer some questions real fast. It's already halfway through here. Stuff goes by quick, man. Stuff goes by quick. All right, so sweet. Check it out. Corey and Jeremy and Ken all shared the instructional videos right over here in the comments section. You can go click on that and watch away, okay? Knock yourself out. They're free. Go Power Robo. Stupid. All right, so let's answer some questions, guys. Hey, what's up, Canada, Matt? It was Canada Day the other day, so we had syrup. I'm for sure the Green Ranger, bro. You don't get to be Tommy. No. You don't get to be Tommy. Tommy was the boss. Just having some Canada Day drinks. Let's go. All right, so it's been hot here on the West Coast. Yeah, I heard, bro. Was 118 at my house 3 days ago. Oh, my God. Oof. Do you have a day trading strategy? Yeah. I'm actually going to share that. Probably tonight I'll make a video and put it on YouTube. but I use Renko charts sometimes, and sometimes I just use the 821 and the 200 moving average. But I'll share the Renko one tonight. I'll put it on Facebook. I'll put it on YouTube so I can see it, and it'll be under the instructional videos. I should have that up tonight. Let's see. I'm gonna grab my phone. 14 days. Your maximum thing. Okay. What's up, Tristan? All right. So here's an example of what I was just saying in the other direction, okay? I know it's KuCoin, and people are going to talk shit about that, and that's fine. I don't care, all right? I don't care. So let's move all of this crap off. I can always redraw this stuff. I don't mind. All right, so here we have the 8 and the 21 moving average doing the exact same thing like I just told you about. It broke down and stayed down, and that sucked, all right? That sucked. But right here, we had 2 over. It's telling us to buy at 150. At the same time down here, the MACD told you to buy. Damn near the same day. Not exactly the same day, but damn near it, okay? This is also, remember, this is bearish territory. So this is why the MACD isn't perfect. Down here is actually not the right time to buy. Even though you're getting this buy signal, you'd like to see this thing cross the midline and get into the green here, which it has done. Okay? Down here is still considered sell territory until you see otherwise up here. All right? The MACD is only one tool. Only one tool. So you had the buy signal here, you had the buy signal here. Did we get 2 under the 21 at any point here? You had 1 here and then it popped right back over. Nope. Stayed above. Into the wait a minute zone here. Never failed. Popped above. Back into the wait a minute. Popped above. And here we are again at 186. So you had a buy signal at 150 and it's 186. So you're up 25%, right? Let's see. Let's do that mathematics here. 24%, pretty close. You made 24% just following 2 simple things, okay? Really 1 with some help. I mean, I usually use the MACD as help. 1 with some help. This is the way I approach every single chart. I don't look at anything and just buy it. If someone says, hey, you should buy this token, I say, why? And somebody says, does it say yes on the buy or no on the buy? Well, we don't know. We didn't look. Well, no, thank you. I don't want anything to do with it. I need to know. I want to look at the chart first. Well, no, it doesn't matter. You should just buy it because they got deals. I don't care about any of that. None of that matters to me. What does the chart say? For 100 years plus, people have been using charts to trade with. Okay? Not speculation. Charts to trade with. You can speculate on how good the company is or how nice the people are or who they have sex with at night or whatever, what the mother's maiden name is. I don't care. What does the chart say? The chart talks. All you have to do is listen, everybody. It's not that complicated. Vertical Pedal Garage, what's up? This what happens when there's any water in a part of the state that need it most. Absolutely, dude. All right, so I've shown you a down. I've shown you an up. This is the simple things I like to do. Let's get into some coins here. An interesting outlier for the day and yesterday is QKC was up 23% yesterday, and it's up 32% today. Holy crap. So, same rules apply here. You got 2 over right here, and look, we're getting that green and purple cross up. That's a confirmation. Goodness gracious, look at her go. Not only does she pop up and do her thing here, but she appears to be breaking this trend line. You see that? This is what we was talking about a minute ago. This trend line breaking down here. You had down and down and down and down. And on the 5th one, it broke. I like it. Now this can hold and keep going, or it can fail. We're not really sure yet. But I'm telling you, when I see 35% in one day, things don't always stay that high forever, okay? They tend to settle out a little bit. And I imagine that's what's going to happen. But I like to see things rebounding, okay? This is rebounding, and I'm proud of it for that. There was a trend line here, a very evident one, and it bounced right off of it. I'm down with it. I dig it. That's cool. Oh, stay hydrated. Thank you, DOG. Well, okay, let's hydrate, bro. Let's start off with the... You know what? I don't really have a lot of friends, so I don't really hang out at people's houses and other stuff like that. Pretty much nowhere. It's pretty much just hanging out with the girlfriend, her friends, her family, and y'all. All right, so my best friend is Jim Beam. All right. Jim Beam ain't never lied to me. Straight out the bottle. Like Little John said, drink it out the bottle. Fuck a cup. Now let's have a little water on the back of that. I got a big water bottle. When it's hot like this in the summer and I have to work a lot outside, like hardcore on roofs and attics and stuff, I have a big water bottle. And I try to drink this every day. What's up, Yvonne? All right. Let's see. Forex move. Forex folks are technical as fuck. Absolutely they are. Absolutely. You have to be in Forex. You can't miss like that in Forex, because if you do, you're screwed. It's 500. It's 500 leverage. You know, you can knock it down to 100, but still, that's 100 leverage. So you can't fool around. Either way, I like to see this trend break. I like the price action that I'm seeing. I'm immediately seeing something that entices me here. Now, are there other ones that look like this? Yes, there are. And then they even are some that look worse, like this one, like EOS. I drew this trend line here. It clearly broke it, right? Not good. There is another one back here, though. And perhaps this is the one it's riding on. But gosh, that's such a terrible angle. That's going to take forever to get going here. If that's it, that's it. Okay, but damn. I don't like the way how awful that angle looks. So, you know, we can do a trend line from here. And clearly it's failing to break all these lines. You're getting that same down and down and down. And it looks like it's got one more down left in it before it wants to break loose. Bitcoin Diamond, same situation. Mithril, same situation. Just straight up failing. Oh, this looks a lot like QKC, doesn't it? If you're doing wicks, if you're not doing wicks and you're getting closer, well, then you got this. Either way, hugging that trend line very tightly, very tightly. We do have this bit of a head and shoulders forming here, and we are fighting at support right now. So let's see if it can hold this June 19 area that we've seen other ones hold up at. I believe it can. We'll see, though. I don't want to make any promises. I make promises and people get all pissed off. So like to see her hold here and pop back over. Same situation as QKC, only it hasn't made that move yet. And that was a great example of that move that it made. It hooked right up and broke through. We want to see more of that. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Jeremy. Ah, Beverly says she's my best friend. Well, I thank you, Beverly. You're my best friend and future wife. All right. Exactly, Tyler. Fuck a cup, bro. My best friend is Mary Jane's. Yeah, Tyler, I try to keep it real here, man. I don't do... this isn't the typical YouTube channel for crypto. That's not what I do. I don't do news. I don't do hopium. I don't do partnerships. I do strictly 100% technical analysis because this is what matters, okay? This is where the money's made. This is where the magic happens. And the beauty of crypto is it's open 24 hours a day. So if there's deals made on the weekends, hey, the chart will reflect that, okay? On the stock market, if there's deals on the weekend, which happens all the time, I've seen it myself with my own eyes. Deals happen on Saturdays on the golf course. And on Monday morning, that chart opens up and that bitch is up 35% and you can't do anything about it? Yeah, because you weren't allowed to, because the stock market was closed. Crypto never closes. It's always open. We love it. Tail is one, okay? I do find myself watching these streams again in the morning because I'm pretty bent in the evening. Yeah, dude, look, we stay up till like 2 in the morning on Zoom after these. So, you know what I'm saying? I get up at 5:30 and then go to work after that. Whatever, bro. You can sleep. I'll sleep when I die. Let's look at tail. He brought up tail. I want to look at tail. Let's have a gander at tail. And I know of some more that have popped up and made a move here. Yeah. Goodness gracious, my God, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and here we are breaking. Can it stay over it? God almighty, this chart is screaming high, Nomad. Screaming high. So be careful here. There's a high probability this fails. There's a vast lack of support right here. Goodness. Whew. Yeah, it looks the same. This is one of those early runners that did a lot. Let's see if we can find a bigger chart on tail. We have more data. Sure we do. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to warn you on tail here that there's a chance that this thing fails because it's already went a long way in a very short amount of time. Yep. Excuse me, sorry. You know, weekly, it's in the wait a minute zone, but damn, dude, that's a way up there. There's a high probability that this fails back to the old all-time high at about a penny and a quarter, 0.125, 0.116-ish. There's not support there, and it's already went really far. This is one of the ones that broke out similar to Luna, similar to a coin named after a dog, similar to some other ones, okay? So be careful. Be careful on this one. Oh, you saw it. Never mind, it fell, you said. Let's see. Let's do BZRX first. And then we got some other ones. BZRX. I'm an idiot. BZRX protocol. Ooh, okay. Who pulled this one up? Eric. Okay. Yeah. You caught 786. There's a chance this rebounds. It's really far from the 8. I like that. I kind of feel like this one's already come down far enough. Yeah, RSI's flat. Yeah, I like this one on the weekly. Daily's failing right now, so let's see it break this trend line here. As soon as this gets over the 8 and the 21, possibly 23.5 cent, if it can break and hold that, that'd be a great confirmed entry, if that makes sense. But not yet. Not yet. GRT, I feel like it went really far already. Not super far, but it did do this move, and it's come a long way down, dude. Look at the fact that it came all the way back to support here. Goodness. And there's some more here. Yeah. Okay, so you know what? GRT may have found its place. It may move sideways a little bit to catch its breath, but it's came a long way down, and the downside isn't as bad as the upside could be good, if that makes sense. You have more upside than downside on GRT, in my opinion. Yeah, it could fall down to 39, but the upside is far better than that. Yeah, you've got an upside of $1.10. So give and take on this one, but it's not a buy yet. Not a buy yet, but it's really close. They said you're negative on tail. Yep. I want to know your honest opinion on Strong. What do you think we could see in the next few months? Okay, yeah, that's a good question. So we're going to dig into this one right here too, okay? Because this is one of the only assets that are performing well right now is Strong Token. If you don't know what Strong Token is, I need you to pay attention. Go to strongblock.com, which is here. Damn, I typed that flawlessly. Did y'all see that shit? Didn't even make one typo. Go here. If you have questions, frequently asked questions are right here. Right here's the app and NFT sales. If you want to buy an NFT, yada, yada, yada. Go here and set up a node. It's passive income for a long time. We need to be passive with our gains as well. Let's be smart. All right, so back to the charts. Now, we really only have one resistance zone here on Strong. There's no other resistance on the entire chart. So since this is our only resistance zone, let's go ahead and highlight it and drag it all the way across. All right. I'm going to take this down a little bit here so it's not so bright. There we go, that's better. And let's make it, what do you say we make it like purplish? That's too light. That's not dark enough. Okay. Being that this is the only resistance on the chart, it's going to have a hard time breaking through this at first, but once it does break through this, we have big upside, okay? Now, I've already talked about this inverse head and shoulders right here. I love this formation. We have ridden this trend line damn near perfectly. It's again riding the trend line great. What I don't like is the MACD's a little high, but the RSI has good bullish convergence. We got bullish chart here and a bullish RSI like that. We could break this blue line. You see that horizontal blue line there? Yeah, that's the neckline. Once this neckline breaks, let's do a little freehand drawing here. Once this neckline breaks and we get something like that, back test it, and then we can get moving here. That would be July 28th, end of July, beginning of August, somewhere around in there. July something, this month. We could either have this break up north toward 220-ish. Yeah, 220, yeah. That's going to break north of 220-ish, or we're going to go the other direction. And if we go the other direction, what I like about this is we have R1 down here and a trend line. So, I mean, the lowest I see, let's jump over to the trading view chart here so I can see it a little clearer. I don't like coin trader unless I have to, you know what I mean? We already seen that. We know it's a buy. Pivot lines. Right, okay, so we have a pivot line here at $1.70 that may or may not hold. Hasn't been tested yet, so I get the feeling that that'll be tested at 170. You can get another chance at 170. Hey, what's up, bro? What's up, Mullet? Like I told him, I didn't think you'd be listening, but hey, man, you're doing anything. So, you know, hitting this pivot and bouncing up at 170 would be excellent in my opinion. We have a clear trend line here. I don't think there's any debate in that. We're riding that trend line pretty well. So if we can come off 170 and stay up here and get up above R1 and R2, that's going to line up with our Fibonacci retracement set. Let's go ahead and pull one of those. And that's from the top to the bottom. Okay, we're measuring breakout, which already happened at 0.5 here, and at 0.786, it's already broken out. This is called Sniper's Alley. Anything over 786 and 886 right here, this is called Sniper's Alley. A ton of charts die right here, like XRP on the weekly. This one didn't. It broke above it, and now it's sitting on top of it, which is excellent. That's excellent. That's what you want to see. Now, I'll give you another example of this happening right here in a second. When it pops over this box and hangs out, that's great. So, if it can stay above this, 170-ish. So, let's do some freehand drawing here. If we can stay above 170-ish and come back up here toward 205 and fail at 220-ish and bounce off there, maybe do the same thing again, then we can start heading toward all-time high. We may get some wicks up that way, and it may happen faster than what I just drew. Okay, it's a good possibility it happens faster than what I drew. It's also a possibility that some stuff fails. So I don't want you to get your hopes up. But as far as failing, how far do I think it could go if it were to fail? Well, the same thing works in the other direction of what I just did. We pull it. Let's say this is the top. This is the top. Where are our fail lines? Well, typically we see the 50 fib get hit a lot, and the 618, and the 786, 886 sniper area. That's all the way down at $79. Is that possible? Yes. However, I don't think that's going to happen, and here's why. I don't think this is the top yet. I feel like I gotta just hit back. There we go. You have good support here. You have, this is about to turn into support. It's really close to turning into support right here. Not there yet. So there's more support here. And you got support here. I just don't see that failing and breaking through all that. And some more down here. So this looks like to me it's going to chop a little bit and test this neckline. And once it breaks this neckline, then we're going to get good price action. Just hasn't quite done it yet. You got lots of wicks and lots of bounces here. So, you know, is it possible we get this little fade? Yes, and I almost feel like that's going to happen. I run off the trend line. Either way, looks beautiful. As far as how far do I think it could go? Well, that's what we're going to have to go back to this one for. Clear all that off. And take the pivots off. I don't need those any longer. Let's go to the weekly chart. All right, let's pull a fib on the entire chart here. I just shown you other charts that went to 1414, other charts that went to 1618, some went to 1272. Right here's those lines. What are the numbers here? 748, 1169, and 2200. First are 220. Oh man, didn't I say that a minute ago? 220-ish, 222, exactly. That's first. 220, 318 will be big. It will not fall easy. 318 will not fall easy. And after 318, hey, we got room to 700. Yeah, I said 700. So I got it, you know, this year between, if I want to be broad and not miss, I'll say between 300 and 1,000. High end, 2,200. Low end, 300. Okay, fair enough? Sometime this year, that's what I think that's going to hit. Now, for an example of what I was going to say about charts going above 886, 786, and staying there, okay? Let's look at Tether. Here's a perfect example of what I was saying. Right here, 786, 886. And Strong is doing the exact same thing. Broke above it and is sitting on top. This tends to be bullish for the asset. And here's USDT above in the exact same spot where I just said Strong was. Okay? Just said Strong was here. There's no resistance above this. Well, not much. There's some, not much. It was a long time ago. So, watch out. Okay? Tether could make a move here. And if that does make a move, that means people are moving out of coins into Tether. Let me answer some questions real quick first. All right. Let's see. 821 coming on the ASGI. Nice. Only the Strong because you look at silver NFT every day. I'm already good, bro. I've already got it. I got that silver yesterday. I'm good. Let's see. DCR slightly under support. Okay. How much does each node make? It makes 10% of one Strong, which is roughly right now at $18.50. $18.50 per Strong node. I have 10 plus NFTs. So you can do that math on how much I'm making. 3 times Strong looked like it was in trouble and rebounded. Yep. Ooh, I got rinsed. Of course you got rinsed. Hey, what's up, Ali? It's okay if you overslept. No worries. So we got 5 more minutes. Let's look at that coin China Matt just brought up, because China Matt is the fucking man. Did you say DCR? Yep. Ooh. Thank you, Matt. Look at that. There's what we were looking for, that 821 pop up and cross here. And over top of that, there's a chance here. It's broken trend. It appears to have broken trend. Maybe not. Let's see. Okay, I want to see this MACD cross. It's not bad though. So let's give it some time and see if it can rebound here. But yeah, decred here looks like it may want to May want to try it again. May want to try it again. Let's keep a close eye on this one. I'm going to set some alerts after the stream's over here. You sold your gallon node? You can sell it? How do you sell it, Danny? Message me, bro. Let me know how you message me. Message me. I was hoping you were going to say Strong was dropping. I sold my gallon node. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Picking my daughter up at the airport. Nice. All right. So I said Strong wouldn't break 200 and hold 200 till after quarter 3 started. We're right there. I said don't worry about these daily moves. It's a bigger thing happening, and that's happening so far. I thought the Bitcoin chart would hold the midline better than it did. It didn't. What do I think is going to happen here? I think some coins have already hit the bottom, and the worst case scenario is they go test that bottom again. Best case scenario, we're breaking out in uptrends. Most likely scenario is sideways. So I know that sucks to hear, but I don't want to lie to anybody. I don't want to bullshit anybody because that's not what I do. So best advice is to watch your charts carefully. Scan around because you're going to find some that were just like QKC that have gone up 30+% in a day. Okay, you're going to find some of those. And if you find those, hey, get on those and don't hesitate to let everybody know because I'd be happy to show it here and let everybody else see it too so we can all get on that action, okay? That's the reason we do it. More than one set of eyes on things, okay? More than one set. Anybody got any other coins? We have 3 minutes. Let me get a drink. Yeah, I can buy 4 or 5 strong nodes with my gallon node if I was to be able to sell that. I'll sell it right now. All right, yeah, I haven't got anything over there yet. Let's look at PAC. Oh, no, Zenfin. That's what I was going to look at. I just dawned on me. XDC. Here's an interesting chart. Same thing as QKC. Trend line, broke the trend line. You got multiple closes over the 8 and the 821 have crossed north. Yes, it's throwing a red candle right now, but look at this. It did a nice little move here. Nice little move. Right up to 1272 so far. Can it keep going? Possibly. It bounced off of R2. That's okay. It's okay. RSI is a little high. Maybe it's going to back test this line. But I like the fact that we see some of these coins breaking trends here and trying to rebound. Clearly Zenfin doesn't want to go down anymore. And I'm okay with that because I know a lot of people own this coin. Well, damn, 300 coins. I can't look at all of them. DVPN. Okay, gotcha. DVPN. This is an interesting one. I had this one pulled up to start the stream. So, yeah, daily-wise, broke the trend just like you just saw on Zenfin. Clearly broke the trend, moving up towards Sniper's Alley here and hasn't broken it yet, but it's right there, okay? Interestingly enough, look at this monthly chart. This looks a lot like ADA. Okay? A lot like ADA. You already broke all-time high, and then it failed and bounced back to support. And that's a good thing. I know it sucks in the short term because you don't want to lose money. That's all gravy, but you're okay. Look at the wick on this monthly. Oh my God, that is not bearish. That is not bearish. That's tons of wicks, tons of buy pressure. It's over top of 786, 886, which we like to see. I just showed you multiple examples of that. Top end here, look, you got 8 cent, 15 cent, 35 cent. Bet me, this time of this year sometime, you're going to see some of those prices. 8, 15, and 35. I've been proven right before. I will be proven right again. Whenever I fuck up, I make better. Okay, I admit my mistakes and I make better. Let's see. RMTD, and then that's going to be it. RMTD, and then I got to get off here. I don't have a chart for that one. MRIN. I know what this one is. This is Ken's shit. Look at that. Oh boy. We got some gap charts right here on stonks. And my goodness, this thing is up so much. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the last 7 days, that bitch is up 800%. Yo! You know it's heading for that other gap, Ken, right? These are gaps in stock charts. When you have gaps in stock charts, they tend to close those gaps. Not always, but they tend to close them. And it's heading for it. My goodness. That's beautiful, Ken. Beautiful. All right, so maybe on next stream, Tuesday, we can go over some stocks and Forex stuff because I know some people are interested in that. Until then, no more stuff. Relax. Everybody kick back this weekend. Have you a cold one. I got some Bud Light seltzers in the refrigerator and some Smirnoff seltzers too. I'm going to enjoy those this weekend. I want everybody to have fun, enjoy the 4th, hang out with your family, appreciate what you got. You never know when this shit will be gone, okay? Thank y'all for coming. I'll be back on Tuesday. We'll do all this shit over again. Anybody's got any questions, hit me up on Telegram. The Patreon page is right there, patreon.com/Carolina Keith. You can join the group that we're in. You can be one of these guys over here on the right. Thank y'all. I'll see you.